Hello friends, we have Hrishik with us here. He has recently given the IIM Rohtak interview. So let's hear from him that how his experience was. So first of all, Hrishik, please introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi, I'm Hrishik Gatorwala and I'm from Surat, Gujarat.
And so Hrishik, please tell us that when was your interview scheduled?
My interview was scheduled on 16th of July, afternoon session.
Okay, so how did your interview went? How was your first experience for that?
The first experience was not like I expected it to be. I expected that I will be asked to introduce myself first, but they did not really ask for it. They just said my name, asked for verification, and then they just gave me my extempo topic. So that helped me because that gave me 1 minute to get the nervousness out of myself and be confident and answer my questions.
Okay, so what was your topic for your
My extempo topic was online gaming and mental health. It went well.
Okay, so basically what kind of points did you kept in your mind while speaking about your exam?
Some of the points I kept in my mind was not to give my opinion and say whatever I say based on the facts, and also not be very judgmental about it and give both advantages and disadvantages of the topic.
Okay, so after that, how did your interview move? What were the further questions to you?
So I expected them to ask some GK questions, but they did not ask any. They did not even ask me my preferred subject. They just asked me maths questions like what is Bayes theorem, equation of line. And they also gave me a question of probability to solve and asked me for a graph, which I did not know. So I said them that I don't know that.
Okay, so how were your panelists? Were they very expressive about your interview? Were they very expressive in your interview? That for example, if you are saying something, what were their expression? Were they very expressive?
So the first panelist, which was a male, he wasn't very expressive. He just kept on asking questions and cross questioning it. The female panelist, however, was very expressive about it, and she constantly asked me. She asked me the question about equation of line and constantly asked me to say different equations of it. So she was very expressive about what she wanted as an answer.
Okay, so further your academics question, what did they focus on your interview?
So, except my academic question, they did not really ask me any question. They just asked me about my extracurriculars and asked me to send them a mail to correct a glitch in my phone.
So there were no extra cross questioning about your extracurricular activities or anything?
No, there were no such cross question in our match.
So how long was your interview?
My interview was somewhere around 6 to 7 minutes long.
Okay, so I guess that you were not expecting your interview to go this way. So how did you overcome with this thing? That because they didn't ask you the introduction, they didn't ask you about much about your preferred subject. This was not something you might have heard that what kind of interviews generally they take. So how did you overcome that?
So I think that the 1 minute given to me for my extempo topic helped me to calm myself and stop being nervous. Where if they would have started questioning me directly, I probably would have fumbled.
Okay, so any tips you would like to give the viewers and how should they prepare for the interview or how should they act in your situation? For example, if they also face the same situation, how should they face that?
They should, before answering question, they should take a deep breath, calm themselves, and then answer. Because if they'll be nervous and answer, they'll fumble and probably give a wrong answer, which the panelists won't like and probably cause them their selection.
Okay, and any other advice on how should they prepare for the interview? What things they should keep that in mind?
They should prepare for everything, but don't expect anything because it does not always go according to how we have planned it to be. But they can ask anything and everything.
Okay, so how did you prepare for your interview? What things you kept in mind?
First thing I did as I was shortlisted was ask Nitin sir how to prepare for it. So he gave me advice about what to prepare in current affairs and curriculars. I did that exactly. I did it exactly in that way, and that helped me a lot.
Okay. So thank you, Hrishik. I guess this will help a lot of viewers to prepare themselves for the interview, and we also would like to wish you best for your future. So thank you.
Thank you.